great one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. And his first look is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow.
The give is to McLaughlin. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his good tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Okay, right. Set.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ready.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got the lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Set, hut.
They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Set, ready. Grip, 10 black. Ready.
Now Love. A short throw to Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave, 33 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Jamison back out there to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together.
70 Rangers, 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, Mustang 19.
Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. 3rd and 12.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Richardson to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Richardson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gibbs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
79 Broncos. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, I'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Let's go. 18. Tight end. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Panther
Lions.
11. Panther 11. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. And he broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Richardson off the play fake. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive. And they were able to put one together here and finish with the touchdown run.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So they haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Let's go now. 45. White. Ready.
Carry from McLaughlin. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, green. Light yellow. 22.
Love now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, here's Matt Ariza now. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Ready? 19 sight. Not Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. 7-7, our score after one.
First down, Detroit.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
To throw again on second down. Richardson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
And they're on the 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Let's go now. Black 40. Drill.
Love wants to shift things around. Here's McLaughlin. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Love from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a give right side. It's McLaughlin. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
56 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. McLaughlin. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
52 blaster. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll run on 1st down. It's McLaughlin. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Red, cycle. Blue, 32. Drill green. Black ultra. Needle blue. Ready?
On play action. Love to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Let's go. Black. Next field. Black. Blaster. Six.
To throw now. Here's Love. He wants it all for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string. First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Lions, 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10 at the
70
42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Richardson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. McLaughlin. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now they need 2. Here's third down.
Set, ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLaughlin.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Striker, 3 set.
On first down, McLaughlin. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
Come on, set, ready.
On the handoff, Abanikanda.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10
Watch
at
out
the
now,
31-yard line.
set, ready. 30, cut.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
28-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's go now. Black 40.
Throwing. Love. That's taken in by Watson.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the double.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Bronco switch.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Here's 2nd and 7.
In motion goes the tight end.
Richardson to throw off play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Love.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Richardson. Now he'll tuck. Richardson hit it. He fumbles it. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Black swap. Set cut.
Bannicander once again.
And he stopped immediately there. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Ready. Set.
Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Packers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 21-17.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. That's a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's airing it out for Williams.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And the receivers I know, they have a great deal of confidence. Usually they stand in front of the mirror before games and say, not 1 touchdown, not 2 touchdowns, but 3 touchdowns. Trying to turn this one into a big-time performance.
Now he's going to step up and run. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
I'm ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's McLaughlin. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Field, black. 6, mega. Set.
Love from the gun on third down. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Yellow.
Up the middle they go. McLaughlin. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle. 2nd and 9.
43. Yellow. One. Hut, hut.
They give now to Abanikanda.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Ready?
Now Love.
Musgrave's got it out right.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Down. Hut.
They'll go for it. It's Abanikanda.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Hut, hut.
Abanikanda will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Richardson looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Two yards to go, second down. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
Well, this is caught by Williams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Final minute now of the third quarter.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
Richardson looking to throw this. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's Richardson to throw. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Broncos.
Richardson.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now it's Richardson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. To the left side, he finds Tesla.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Bates' kick is good.
And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On the double.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9.
Down. 50. Green. Hut, hut.
Love, they go play action now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson,
his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Packers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th, and a very critical drive upcoming.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
Now Richardson.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Caught left side, Williams. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here we go.
7-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Finding Williams once more, complete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Ready up. Ready up.
2nd down and goal. Richardson. And he's got it. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
QB sneak, Richardson. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. QB sneak, Richardson. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Check right. Set. Hut.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLaughlin. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Down. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They'll keep it on the ground. McLaughlin. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 34. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. It's McLaughlin. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now a give, right side. McLaughlin. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Packers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Green. Drill green. Smash red. Hey, green.
Motion, watch the motion.
Blue striker. Ready.
Love now. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30.
Here's first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set, huh?
Up the middle they go. It's McLaughlin. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Let's go. Set.
Here's Abanikanda. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Fury, yellow. 6, mega. Set,
Here's Love. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Patterson's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
let's go now.
Now Richardson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Buckle with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back, see if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here's 1st down. Richardson to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
60, come on. Hey. 70 Lions. Panther 11.
Richardson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draws, screens, something that can be used against them.
Here's Richardson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Richardson.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Now Richardson.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 19 Lions. Trap 60.
Richardson looking to throw it. He'll try and do this himself.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that's going to tie the ball game at 34.
Well, what a game this has been, and now overtime will decide who goes on to play in the NFC Championship. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was in the playoffs. Now both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Open man, that's too slow. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson working from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Well, things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on 2nd down here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. With that pass, CD, he's now over 400 yards in the game, and even in a pass-first league, that is still a tough benchmark to hit.
And all week leading up to this one, all we read, heard about was the confidence he had that he could put up big numbers. Kudos to him for coming out here with that belief in himself and for making it happen.
And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is 3rd and goal.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes and overtime in the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure's now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated. One stop, and they end this game.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is why the postseason overtime rules will change, partly to afford teams an opportunity to respond in this type of a situation, because in the past, this game would already be over, and the losing team would be making off-season plans. Now they've earned their way into a postseason. They do get a chance to answer after the other team scores first.
Trying to keep their season alive, down 7 in overtime. And they'll, of course, need to score before time runs out in the period as they work on 2nd down. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line. So CD in the postseason, they obviously get the chance to answer that touchdown from a bit ago, but how do they set aside that pressure knowing that their entire season is coming down to this series?
What a great question, and I don't think that they set it aside. I think that they confront it, and they've done it throughout practice time in preparation for opportunities like this.
Another run with McAllister. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back.
Nervous time now, moving the chains, an absolute must. Here's 3rd down.
Hey, call red.
On play action, Love to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, here we go. Now it's gut check time. They need to convert here to keep the series and their season alive.
And obviously, this is their biggest snap of the season. And across the line of scrimmage, how about that defense? They feel exactly the same way. And they know they're one stop from celebrating a win themselves.
And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
With no sauce. What's the use of the physical with no sauce?
A stop here is a game winner in overtime. Here comes 4th down.
Black ultra. Blue striker. Set.
Love from the gun. And that's caught inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
This is where the new rule comes into effect. In past years, this game's over. They've got a chance, though, to match touchdowns now. It's 1st down.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
On
1st down, Lloyd. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Come on. Black 52 blue.
And now Love going to change things up.
Ready.
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on 3rd down.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Set, hut. 45, 6, mega. Set, hut.
Now Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, what a game this has turned out to be here. Second possession of overtime. Obviously, Charles, they need the touchdown. And now looking pretty good here in the red zone.
And in addition, they face a very important decision if they do reach the end zone. Kick the extra point, take the tie, and send this game to sudden death, or go for two and let it come down to one last two-point try.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Check pick. 10 seconds.
Now they'll change things up.
Cut.
On the give, McAllister with it. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On the double.
3rd and 9 here.
Blaster, 6. Let's go. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Anything short of a first down ends this ball game. Here's 4th down.
Set.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 6 yards on the touchdown run. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Fury, yellow. Slide blue. Set.
Love.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.